just to add quickly, remember, the last type of test that a woman will actually give you is she will test to see if you take direction and if you're influenced by what she says. This one's extremely dangerous, because when you start doing what she says, or you take what she says with weight, you've already lost. And this is very dangerous. This is a big trap that a lot of guys fall into. Oh, can you do this for me? Can you pick this up for me? I want to go eat here today. She starts making rules and demands. You've already lost. The crazy thing is, you guys don't see it. Don't be a rookie in this game, bro. Because once she starts leading, she'll lead you to that relationship. The high value test. How to know if you're high value. Now, before I start, shout out to Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. This guy seems to have elevated the term high value due to his success on YouTube. So in today's video, we're going to talk about just elements of being high value, and hopefully you take some things from it. Are you high value? Do you think you're high value? What do women deem high value? Let's begin. All right, now, first of all, when she's looking for a high value guy, she's going to test you, bro. Shit tests will happen all the time. They happen subconsciously, and with these shit tests, they're just testing your value in your leadership. They want to know if you are indeed who you say you are. And that's it. To understand as well, being high value or being deemed high value, women want this. And with this, you need to understand that a woman is always going to exercise her best option. Always. You're going to say hypergamy. Yes. They always want their best option. So naturally, they're going to seek their best option. Now, I'm not saying that if your girl or the female you're dating earns more money than you, that she can't still see you as high value. However, the success rate of your relationship is not going to be as high as if you earn more money than her. And that's all I'm saying. You also need to understand that if it comes to a case of finances and leadership, she's going to come across more dominant because she earns more than you. And this is why I also say that you guys, when you're on dates, don't talk about finances, bro. You don't know how much she's earning. Women are earning a lot more. They're competing with men now. And yes, they're more miserable than ever now. However, they're still financially capable. Again, you also need to understand that women know what they want. They want a guy that earns 6 figures. How many guys earn 6 figures in the world? Not many. They want a 6 foot guy, 6 foot plus guy. How many guys are 6 foot plus? Not many. You got 80% of women chasing that top 1% guy. And half of these women don't even, 3/4 of these women don't even qualify. Ask them to name what's feminine about them. They can't do it. But they all believe they're all entitled to being with a high value. It's crazy. It's like old school economics when I was at uni. Economies of scale, isn't it? Economies of scale. Women date up, men date down. But then you've also got what's the other economics term? X inefficiency, which is basically when you've got a guy who's basically a 2 dating a 10 as well. So sometimes there's an imbalance. Okay, that's X inefficiency. Hey, I had a life before I met you guys, man. It's crazy. You hear things like men have to earn their abundance. Men have less options than women. And to a certain extent, it's true. But also don't be misled by things like that, because I truly believe if in a certain scenario, any guy can compete. In a certain dynamic, any guy can compete. Because at the end of the day, you can be richer than me. But if you haven't got game, bro, what says that you're going to get that girl? Or what says you're going to keep that girl? It's the game element that is very important. When women test for high value guys, they test to see if you're pre-selected, bro. They test to see if other girls actually find you attractive. Remember, be careful when you're on Instagram as well. Girls will especially when they follow you, they will look at girls that you're following. If they don't think they're attractive, bro, they can disqualify you. They also look at the girls that are following you. So it works both ways, man. Sometimes as well, guys, also be careful. This is a great gem. If the girl that you're dating doesn't look like any of the girls that you're following on Instagram, she's going to get very insecure and she could actually drop you for that, man. It happens. So just something to think about. Try not to add these girls on social media, I'll be honest with you. There's no real benefit. The first type of test is when she tests to see if you're pre-selected, which is what I just mentioned. So this is basically other girls wanting you. When other girls want you and other girls are attracted to you, and you being surrounded by women in a club, naturally other girls are going to look at you and your value is going to increase. I tell you guys that I go to dating events and I take dates with me. The date thinks I'm taking her to try and get to know her, right? But I know that this girl's going to raise my value, or my perceived value. She's already attractive. She's already in the bag. Can I get somebody else while I'm out? That's my rationale. The second type of test that a woman can use or do to see if you're high value is the resource test. She will try and find out what you do for work. She will try and scope you out, basically. Be very careful, man, especially you Donnies in America, because the English guys don't trick as much as American guys. I don't even think it's close. I would hope English guys don't trick, but American guys, you're just, the majority of you, it's a bad habit that you guys have. It's normal to buy her a bag, send her money. English guys are not like this. You also need to understand that it's all about social dynamics. A high value man, and being high value is having the ability to navigate certain situations in life, work, social settings. They're just comfortable. Next time you go out, just look around. This is why I say download data. There's 6 types of guys in a nightclub, man. I've made that video before, but I'm what you call a sniper, or a guy that stands in the corner. But I stand in the corner because I like to assess everything. I stand in a position where I can see the whole club. So most of the time I stand with like the bouncers, I get going conversations with them, but I'm scanning. I'm downloading data. I need to know who's single, whose boyfriend is in the building, who wants to be spoken to, who doesn't want to be spoken to. So I'm not just standing holding the wall. I'm downloading data. I think the one issue with being high value, should we say, is these guys, even if they suffered from trauma, or even if they suffered from a low sense of low self-confidence, should we say, you wouldn't know, because they would use finances to cover up their situation. So I guess that's a positive for being high value. Yes, obviously you have the element of being able to choose the women that you want to, but again, then the downfall is, do these women really respect you, or are they just using you for your resources? Crazy thing as well is, just because you're high value, or even if you wasn't high value, let's just strip it all the way back. Even if you're just a normal guy like me, we're all normal at the end of the day. And you're just a normal guy, you're a normal salary. Obviously, I want you to do well and be in the best position financially you can. However, the point I'm trying to make is, being high value doesn't mean that you automatically get females. Why is that out? Promotion for Dior. Dior, hey, sign me, by the way. Being high value doesn't, or just being a normal guy, you need game. You need it. I don't care how much money you make, bro. If she doesn't respect you, she's not going to stay for long. If you don't know what you're doing, she's not going to stay for long. So don't get carried away with all this high value talk, man. Just be the best version of you. Be true to yourself. Be true to the guy you see in the mirror. Run strategy, run game. Put yourself in the best positions possible. Get on dates. Do well at work. Create opportunities on those dates. Take those opportunities on those dates. Be respectful, but always have in the back of your mind, it's never personal, it's always business. And when you get the guts, bro, dig them out properly. See you in the next one, man. Peace.